Un abrazo a toda esa fanaticada luchística que nos sigue a través de Lucha Libre Global, que estamos en Facebook, YouTube e Instagram. Tenemos por aquí, vamos a saludar, ¿verdad? Como Requiem RSA, Yaritza 8735, y tenemos con nosotros a Insane Joe Payne. How you doing, Insane?
I'm doing all right today, man. How's it over there in Puerto Rico?
Everything cool over here. So I want people to know you a little bit more. Saludos desde Puerto Rico. Yaritza says saludos desde Puerto Rico.
So a little bit about myself.
Yeah, I
I'm
want to know where are you from?
I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
Okay. Why the name Insane and then Pain? I mean, loco y dolor. I mean, that combination is very hard.
Oh yeah. Well, because Insane Joe Payne used to be a scared kid. I used to get bullied. Everybody was mean to me growing up. And eventually I grew a hatred for all of the wrestlers and all the jocks out there that always picked on me growing up. I started to hate everybody out there. And so it just made me go crazy, you know, and it made me split. That's why I paint half of my face, because I want people to recognize me. I want people to know who I am. But at the same time, you know how crazy I can be. Absolutely.
What is your time in the wrestling business? How many months or year have you been so far?
Right now, about a year and a half, I'm coming up on 2 years in the business.
This is a crazy question, but are you a heel or a face?
You know, it kind of depends on what day you get me. Maybe I show up in a bad mood and I just don't like you guys when I get there. Maybe I'm angry, but maybe you get me in a happy and a good mood and I love everybody. I could be either way. It's however the people treat me in the locker room. If those guys are mean to me back there, I might show up in a very, very bad state of mind.
Oh my God. Joker Clown, lo tenemos más adelante. Have you had any Latin roots? Because the way you speak is like when you see these movies and you see these kids talking like, you know, man, and this and that, like Mexican trying to speak English. Do you have any roots, Latin roots?
Yes, sir. I'm Mexicano. I don't speak the language of Spanish fluently, but I speak like Spanglish, you know,
Okay.
poquito. Pero I don't speak as much as I can understand.
No problem. But I was listening to you. It sounded like when you saw these movies and you saw these Mexican kids talking in English, you know the combination, you know the sound. You say, this sound like these people from the movies. Okay. Have you won any titles so far or not?
I have actually. I actually just dropped the title recently. Unfortunately, it was a very, very bad match that I had. Oh man, the crowd was making fun of me. The wrestlers were making fun of me back there. It was a very bad night. But I just recently lost the Intercontinental Hardcore title that I held for about 9 months with XHW. So for the people that don't know who XHW is, that's who I wrestle for. That's Extreme Hardcore Wrestling out of Laredo, Texas.
Okay. Because I was seeing the draw on your back and I was thinking about Jugalu Championship Wrestling and I say, this guy belongs to Jugalu Championship, but you're not from Jugalu.
I'm not from JCW, the Juggalo Championship Wrestling. However, last year I did attend the tryouts that they had. So
Okay.
this year también, I'll go ahead and I'll be at the tryouts next month. So maybe I'll get in this time. But if they're not nice to me, I might just snap in that ring. I don't know.
Oh my God. Because you have hard painting, but I'm thinking, what would happen the day that you look in the mirror, somebody start talking to you, and then you decide to paint the other half? You will change completely your personality. You will be another type of guy.
Nobody wants to see that because the day that I cover the other half of my face, that's the day that I don't care no more. This is the last bit of humanity that I have left. Once I lose this, anything can happen in that ring. And I'd rather not hurt nobody out there. I'd rather not be angry. I'd rather have some kind of humanity left.
But you love hardcore matches, and one hit from one share or from one ball, it could turn you on. You will see yourself in the mirror if you lose, and this thing say, "Hey, you're losing too much. You need to let me out, let me out, let me out." Then you're gonna paint this side of your face, and
I'm
then
trying to
you
fight it.
you, you are not going to be Joe anymore. You are just gonna be insane pain. No more Joe.
And it could happen at any moment. I'm just praying that it doesn't happen anytime soon, just for the sake of my opponent. Because once I paint the other half of my face, it's over in the ring. Those light bulbs, those thumbtacks are just the start of it.
Arizona Lucha Libre is here too. But people, you say it, people was laughing at you. People was booing at you. So I think the other wrestlers deserve pain. And
Absolutely.
I think you, sooner than later, you're going to turn the other cheek, but with painting. And, and I'm saying that you won't be Joe anymore. It's going to be insane pain. You're going to get laughing all the way to the ring, crazy all the way to the ring. Street Fly está aquí. I think the voice is talking to you right now, my man.
I gotta fight those voices, man, because if I don't, I might just become insane pain.
I don't know, but sometimes the voices are more stronger than what you have in your heart.
You got a good way of getting to me, man. You're gonna drive me crazy, man. You better watch what you're saying to me. I'm
No,
just
no,
warning you.
I know, but I know some pressure that happens from there because I just interviewed in the past some of those guys that change the personality because people hate them, people don't support them, and it's hard when you try your best on the ring and people doesn't appreciate you.
It's very lonely out there when you have no friends. Very
Yeah,
lonely.
and I think that it's time for you to embrace the dark side of Hill, like the Green Goblin. You have to listen.
Well, anything's possible, my friend. And we'll just see coming up in September if those voices do take over or not. It's
You're
very
gonna
possible.
you're gonna have an appearance on when do you say? In September?
September 26th for Hardcore Versary 3.
Against who?
I don't know yet. You see, it's right now they're just keeping the name from me. They don't want to tell me who it is because they know that if they tell me, I'm going to do my research. I'm going to find out where their weaknesses are. And they don't want that. So they don't tell me until I get there. And even
But,
then, they try to keep me away from them until I have to go out there.
but to me, that's wrong because when you have somebody you don't know, it's not easy to have a match against somebody you don't know.
That's
So
true. But
I
they
I
don't know me.
I insist the boys is going to get angry with these people. You're gonna explode sooner or later. You have 2 months, and
Yo no
I don't
sé.
think I don't think you're gonna beat the voices on your brain like the song says. Insane in the brain. You know that song, my man.
Oh, yeah. And I
Mm,
really am insane. I really am.
mm. So because right now you're insane, you're pain, this guy that don't want to hurt anybody.
Not
So,
yet.
so it's time to eliminate the Joe. No more Joe, just insane pain. Imagine those wrestlers see you with all your face painted, your face have changed, your eyes have changed, your voice are changed. They're gonna say, "Hey man, what happened to you? You want to know what happened to me?" And then you are going to destroy each one. The people will start to respect you, man, and that's what you want.
Absolutely.
That's what you need.
I do need their respect because it's their fault that they made me this way. It's their fault that I have paint on my face. It's their
Mhm.
fault why I feel all this pain in my heart and why I make that pain onto everybody else.
King Dragon F. También está por aquí. So many people around the world saw these interviews. If they want you to be on their island, how can they reach you using the social media?
You can reach me through Facebook. You can reach me through Instagram. That's usually the main way you can get me. More so on Facebook. However, if you send me a message, I can't guarantee I'm going to be nice on those messages. I don't know if it's going to be me or the pain and sane side of me that's going to be responding to those messages. I don't know. It just depends on my mood. But hopefully, they are very nice to me when they send me those messages because if anybody's mean to me, I might just show up to their house.
Remember, let me out. You know what happened with Wyatt in the WWE when he says, "Let me out"? It was
Oh, yeah.
panic. It was terror. Everybody was afraid. I think it's time to use that and let Insane Pain out once and for all because he wants to get out. He don't want the Joe. He want the Insane Pain. And soon I'm going to contact you again for part two. And I hope I can see Insane Pain because I'm going to say, I told you so. He came out. He didn't want the Joe. And now you're not Joe anymore. Now you are more painful. Now people are going to fear you. You see, they're the voices. People, the voices are talking. The voices are with me. The voices are saying, listen to this guy. Let me out. I want to get out. I want to destroy. I want to annihilate everybody. See, those are the voices. Those are the voices. So when this interview is finished, I know he's gonna look in the mirror and he's gonna see another kind of a guy. Mi gente de Lucha Libre Global, pendientes, las
See,
voces están ahí. Vean cómo está tratando de luchar. Don't fight it, no la
see.
luche. Tú sabes muy bien que ellas quieren salir, así que Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, voices, voices, fight your way out, eliminate, kill Joe, be insane pain. And if you go to championship when you go there, you're gonna show them a different kind of wrestler. They're gonna say, "Wow, this is the kind of wrestler we need here." And when you turn into insane pain, maybe just maybe you can go to New Japan to destroy those people that they love hardcore.
I'll
Remember,
destroy the whole world.
yeah, destroy, annihilate. Remember the Green Goblin with he saw in the mirror, he doesn't see himself, he see her alter ego, and your alter ego is gonna be Joe Payne. Thank you for your time.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Thank
soon
you.
part two, and I know they're gonna see not Joe, but Insane Pace. Thank you. Embrace the dark. Have a nice day. Soon part
Muchas
two.
gracias.
Thank you.